Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. We have an app by the name CareersCloud which you can go and download through Play Store. Once you have downloaded the application, you will be able to easily log in using your Gmail ID. Once you have logged in, you will be redirected to this page where you will be getting this UI and there will be option for home, all courses, my courses and doubt section. On this application, you will be getting multiple PDFs, multiple content on daily basis that will be enhancing your learning. Our first segment is daily current affairs. We make sure to provide you current affairs on daily basis in both English as well as in Hindi content. The PDFs for the same are uploaded on our application, and apart from this, we also make sure to provide you with quizzes that will help you to revise the content after you have gone through the PDF. Next comes our weekly content. The content is also provided in both English as well as in Hindi, and here we also make sure to provide you quiz also of that past week's current affairs that will be enhancing your learning, as it is a compilation of the important topics, important MCQ questions for the last week. Similar for the monthly, the PDFs are very important. They provide you insights of various topics, as well as we also make sure to provide you the quiz of monthly questions that are very important for learning. Next, we also provide you with important PIB articles on daily basis so that you can go through these articles and have an insight about that particular topic. Not just this, we also make sure to provide you important events that are happening globally and make sure to give you the right analysis. One of the most important segment of our application is that we make sure to provide you with the correct exam analysis. When you are having exam, we make sure to provide you with previous year questions so that the student can go through the exam pattern and the syllabus and can prepare the exam accordingly based on the pattern. After the exam, we also make sure to provide you with the exam analysis. Then for the students who are preparing for state exams, they will be also beneficial here, as we will make sure to provide with state-wise current affairs for them. Apart from this, we also make sure to cover the topic-wise current affairs such as your national affairs, government schemes, international affairs, banking and finance, economy and businesses, as these are the topics from which the examiner definitely asks the question, and these are covered on the monthly basis. So friends, do check our application. It will be a one-stop solution for learning. Apart from this, friends, CareersCloud is hiring. We are looking for candidates for subject matter experts in quants, reasoning and English, and also we are looking for a content creator for current affairs topic on daily basis, weekly basis and monthly basis. There is also an opening for a person who can translate the English content into Hindi. If you want to apply, you can scan the code here for further details, or you can go to the description and click the link below. These positions are available both in full-time and freelance for serious candidates. Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing important current affairs for 27th of Feb. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First is, who inaugurated 9th edition of Raisina Dialogue? So this 9th edition, this is also important question can be asked, that which edition of Raisina Dialogue was inaugurated and who inaugurated it? It was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Right, this Raisina Dialogue was held in location New Delhi. Correct, inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Correct. And remember, Prime Minister of Greece was also present here. Then there was a theme on which this Raisina Dialogue was held. What is it? It is Chaturanga, conflict, contest, cooperate and create. Let me show you here. Chaturanga, conflict, contest, cooperate and create. This is the theme on which this Raisina Dialogue was held, and the Prime Minister of Greece was the chief guest of this inaugural session. Correct? Take a note of this, important. Then next thing, remember, who inaugurated it? Inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and this was 9th edition. Who was the chief guest? Chief guest was Prime Minister of Greece, that is Kyriakos Mitsotakis. Correct? Next is Dharma Guardian. Dharma Guardian is an annual military exercise. This is conducted between India and which country? So Dharma Guardian This is conducted between India and Japan, right? And this year it was the fifth edition of this exercise held between India and Japan, correct? Then next, remember, where was this exercise held? Location is Mahajan Field Firing Range, that is in Rajasthan. So fifth edition of Dharma Guardian exercise, that is an annual military exercise, was held between India and Japan, and it was held in Rajasthan, correct? And it will be held in Rajasthan. This exercise was started on 25th of Feb, and it will be going on till 9th of March, correct? And here India and Japan took part in this particular exercise. Then remember, from Indian side, more than 40 personals from Rajputana Rifles took part here. Rajputana Rifles, correct? So this question can also be asked, which regiment from India took part? So Rajputana Rifles, 40 personals from here, and this was conducted between the army of these two countries. Remember this also, annual military exercise held between Indian Army and Japan Army, where in Rajasthan, and this is the fifth edition of the exercise, and 40 personals from Rajputana Rifles took part in this exercise from Indian side. Next is PM Modi inaugurated how many institutes of Ministry of Ayush? What is Ayush? Ayush is your Ayurveda, Yoga, Neuropathy, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy, right? So how many new institutes of Ministry of Ayush was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? So a total of 2 new institutes were inaugurated. First is Central Research Institute of Yoga and Neuropathy. This is in Jhajjar. Where is Jhajjar? Jhajjar is in Haryana, right? Second institute, remember, is named as National Institute of Neuropathy. And where is this? This is in Pune, Maharashtra, right? So these two, National Institute of Neuropathy, remember Nisarg also, Nisarg Gram, that is in Pune, Maharashtra. So these are the 2 institutes of the Ministry of Ayush. They were recently inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and the basic aim of them is to basically enhance the usage of these Ayush medicines in India. Even from 1st of April, IRDAI, it made announcement that from 1st of April 2024, the Ayush related healthcare products and services will also be included into the medical insurances, right? Next, now why these institutes were open? As we saw, these institutes, they represent the milestones in promoting the holistic healthcare through traditional healthcare systems, right? Next is India collaborated with which country under the ITHEP for trans-boundary tiger conservation in Sundarbans? So it is India and Bangladesh. They have collaborated under ITHCP for trans-boundary tiger conservation in Sundarban, correct? This initiative aims to mutually understand the tiger conservation process of India and Bangladesh in Sundarban. Where is Sundarban? Sundarbans are in West Bengal. And remember, Sundarbans, this is the world's largest mangrove forest that is spread in India as well as Bangladesh, correct? And it is formed by the delta, by the confluence of Banganga, Brahmaputra, Meghna river in Bay of Bengal, correct? Next, if we talk about this ITHEP, ITHCP, not EP, ITHCP, right? What is this ITHCP? This is Integrated Tiger Habitat Conservation Program. I repeat, Integrated Tiger Habitat Conservation Program, correct? And remember, India and Bangladesh collaborated here. So remember, ITHCP, this is supported by IUCN, that is International Union for Conservation of Nature, and KfW Development Bank. This KfW Development Bank is of Germany, Then this ITHCP, this program was initiated in 2014, and this program will be running till 2027, and it is for the conservation of tigers. When was Tiger Protection Act came? Tiger Protection Act came in 1973. Next, FATF, Financial Action Task Force. FATF suspended the membership of which country's federation recently? So in 2023, FATF, Financial Action Task Force, suspended the membership of Russian Federation. First thing. Second thing, remember recently FATF week was observed recently. FATF week was observed recently, and this FATF, or we can say fifth plenary session of FATF was held where location? It was held in Paris, France. Right? It was held in Paris, France. This was a 3-day long plenary session that was held from 21st to 24th of February. And FATF, Financial Action Task Force, what is the aim of FATF? Basically it talks about and it works towards money laundering, money that is financing terror, and the money that is leaking into the hands of people that are financing terror. Right? So this fifth plenary session of FATF was held in Paris, and it was on talking about and they having various discussions on money laundering for financing terror. Apart from this, remember we just saw that Russian Federation was suspended by FATF in Feb 2023 last year. Ukraine is not a member of FATF, remember this also, right? And countries such as North Korea, Iran, Myanmar, these countries, they are blacklisted countries of FATF. Correct? Then if we talk about grey list, which are the two new? Grey list is a country, grey list or is a list of countries that is released by FATF. This is the list that contains the name of those countries that are doing terror financing. And recently Kenya and Namibia, these are the two countries that were recently added to this grey list of FATF. Then recently, who became the first Indian president, or no, first president of FATF from Singapore? Who is he? T. Raja Kumar. He is the first president of FATF from Singapore. Where is the headquarter of FATF? It is in Paris, France. Where was this fifth plenary meeting was held? In Paris, France. And 39 countries are member of FATF, and in Paris, France, we will be seeing in July Olympic Games. Next, here you can see fifth plenary concluded the FATF week, that was from 19 to 23rd of Feb 2024. Then Miss Elisa de Anda Mardazo of Mexico was appointed as the next president of FATF for a fixed 2-year term. FATF suspended membership of Russian Federation last year in Feb 2023. Ukraine not a member of FATF. Blacklisted countries include North Korea, Iran, Myanmar, and grey list include total of 23, and Kenya and Namibia are the latest ones. So right, these are some of the gist of this topic. Next is economy and business. Power Finance Corporation PFC partnered with Italy's SACE to secure ECA backed financing facility. I repeat, PFC, they partnered with SACE, right? This is of Italy, and it is to basically secure an innovative ECA backed financing facility. Under this partnership, PFC will benefit from an 80% guaranteed by SACE on financing up to 200 million euros, and HSBC will serve as the coordinating bank, lead arranger, and facility agent. This finance facility will help Indian firms to power and in the power and infrastructure sector across cutting edge Italian technology and strengthen collaboration with Italian firms. Next is appointments and resignation. Felithi Teo Seth to be appointed as the 14th Prime Minister of Tuvalu. So, Felithi Penitala Teo, correct? It will be the 14th Prime Minister of which country? Of Tuvalu, right? Mark this. Next is former Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Bank of Maharashtra, E.S. Rajiv, appointed as the Vigilance Commissioner. I repeat, E.S. Rajiv, former MD and CEO of Bank of Maharashtra, was appointed as the Vigilance Commissioner in the Central Vigilance Commission. He served as MD and CEO of Bank of Maharashtra from 2018, December 2018 till until Feb 2024. And this CVC, Central Vigilance Commission, it consists of a Central Vigilance Commissioner as chairperson and not more than 2 Vigilance Commissioners as members. Right? Next. Next is Indian origin Samir Shah said to be appointed as BBC chairman. I repeat, Indian origin Samir Shah is said to be appointed as the chairman of BBC, that is British Broadcasting Corporation, with effect from 4th of March 2024 for a period of 4 years until March 2028. He was born in Aurangabad, Maharashtra in 1952 and moved to England in 1960. Shah was honored with CBE, that is the Commander of the Order of British Empire, by Queen Elizabeth II in 2019 for services to television and heritage, and he replaces acting BBC chairwoman Dame Ellen Claus Stephens. So who has been appointed as the BBC chairman now? Indian origin Samir Shah. Next is acquisition and mergers. CCI has given INSCO its green channel approval for acquisition in NHGIL. I repeat, CCI given INSCO the green channel approval for proposed acquisition of Hindustan National Glass and Industries Limited. Next, sports. Here, India has won 18 medals at the BWF Para Badminton World Championship 2024. Out of these 18 medals, 3 were gold, 4 silver and 11 bronze. This championship, that is the BWF Para Badminton World Championship, where was this held? Location is important. It was held in Thailand, in Pattaya, Thailand, and this was the 14th edition of this biannual event, BWF Para Badminton World Championship, that was hosted by Badminton Association of Thailand. Then from India, we saw that a total of 3 gold medals were won. So Suhas Lalinkere Yathiraj won the silver medal, has won the gold medal in the men's singles SL4 category. Krishna Nagar won the gold medal in the men's singles SH6 category, and Pramod Bhagat won the gold medal in the men's single SL3 category. So these are the 3 medals won by Indian badminton players during the BWF Para Badminton World Championship 2024, and a total of 18 medals were won by India. Next is obituary. National award winning Indian filmmaker Kumar Shahani recently passed away. As you can see him in the picture, Kumar Shahani, who won 3 awards, who won 3 national awards, passed away at the age of 83 in Kolkata, West Bengal. Next is state news. Is Bihar government has presented the budget worth 2.79 lakh crore rupees for fiscal year 25, and the GDP, the gross state GDP of Bihar is expected to grow by 5.5%. Next is Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister presented the budget, that is 58,444 crore rupees budget for fiscal year 25, and this is 9.1% higher than the budget of last fiscal year. Then is BSTF and SIDBI. BSTF is your Bihar Startup Fund Trust. They and SIDBI, they have signed an MOU to administer 50 crore rupees to Bihar Startup Scale Financing Fund to transform it into a startup hub. So in order to transform Bihar into a startup hub, BSTF, that is Bihar Startup Fund Trust, they have partnered with SIDBI, and an MOU was signed between them for 50 crore rupees to finance the startups in Bihar and make Bihar a startup ecosystem. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. PM Narendra Modi inaugurated 9th Raisina Dialogue held in New Delhi. Dharma Guardian This is the 5th edition of the India-Japan annual military exercise held in Rajasthan. PM Narendra Modi inaugurated two institutes of Ministry of Ayush in Jhajjar and Pune. India and Bangladesh collaborated under ITHCP for transboundary tiger conservation in Sundarbans. Then FATF's fifth plenary meeting was held in Paris, France from 21 to 23rd of Feb, right? Then Power Finance Corporation PFC, they partnered with Italy's SSCA to secure ECA backed financing facility that will be helping power as well as infrastructure development companies. Then Felity Teo said to be appointed as the 14th Prime Minister of Tuvalu. Then former Managing Director and CEO of Bank of Maharashtra AS Rajiv appointed as the Vigilance Commissioner. Then Indian origin Samir Shah said to be appointed as BBC chairman. CCI gives INSCO to its Green Channel approval for acquisition of HNGIL. India has won 18 medals at BWF Para Badminton World Championship 2024. National award winning Indian filmmaker Kumar Sahani passed away. Bihar government presented 2.79 lakh crore rupees budget for fiscal year 25. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister presented 58,444 crore rupees budget for fiscal year 25. BSTF and SIDBI, they partnered and signed an MOU to enhance the startup ecosystem in the state of Bihar. So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to some revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. NGEL, that is NTPC Green Energy Limited. They have signed an agreement with which organization to develop integrated green hydrogen hub in Andhra Pradesh. We know green hydrogen is a green fuel, correct, and on its burning it releases water vapors, no carbon content is released, so that is the reason we are promoting hydrogen, green hydrogen, that too. Now question asked here is that NTPC Green Energy Limited, they sign an agreement with which organization to develop the integrated green hydrogen hub in Andhra Pradesh. A green hydrogen hub across 1200 acres will be developed in Andhra Pradesh. Question asked is this is along with which organization? It is with APIIC, that is Andhra Pradesh Industrial Infrastructure Corporation. I repeat, Andhra Pradesh Industrial Infrastructure Corporation along with NGEL, they will be developing this 1200 acres of green hydrogen hub, and it is in Andhra Pradesh, correct, in Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, correct. Then remember, the aim here is to install a 74 gigawatts of plant, and by 2032 the aim here is to increase the non-fossil fuel capacity or renewable energy capacity to 45 to 50%, including 60 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity with a total portfolio of 130 gigawatt by 2032, right? But we can say that the target that is established is by 2030 we want to achieve 60 gigawatt of renewable energy. Next, which of the following Indians has have recently featured in the Forbes Asia 2023 Heroes of Philanthropy list? Nikhil Kamath, Khushal Pal Singh and Nandan Nilekani. Right, these are the three individuals, correct. They were recently featured, or they have recently featured to the 17th edition of the annual list of the Forbes Asia 2023 Heroes of Philanthropy. Philanthropy is a person who basically donates, right? So these are the three individuals. Next, who was recently awarded with Wise Prize for Education 2023 by the Qatar Foundation at the 11th edition of the World Innovation Summit for Wise Summit. So who was awarded with this Wise Prize for Education? Safina Hussain, right? Safina Hussain, she is the founder and the board member of Educate Girls, right? And she was honored with this Wise Prize for Education, and this was given to her by Qatar Foundation, correct. This was during the 11th edition of the World Innovation Summit for Education, right? Next, Tiryani block of Dash state secured the first position in the National Institute for Transforming India's Niti Aayog's inaugural Delta ranking of aspirational blocks program for the first quarter of 23-24. It is Telangana state, right? Tiryani block of Telangana state secured the first position in the Niti Aayog's inaugural Delta ranking of aspirational blocks program for the first quarter 23-24. Then remember this aspirational block program. This was launched by Niti Aayog in January 2023, and the main focus here is on improving the governance to enhance the citizens' quality of life, especially in the underdeveloped blocks of India. In the underdeveloped blocks of India. Correct? And Telangana secured the first position here. Akshaya Kalpa signed an MOU with which organization to finance 1500 small dairy farmers? I repeat, Akshaya Kalpa, they signed an MOU of which organization to finance 1500 small dairy farmers? So it is BII and Samunati. These are the two organizations with which Akshaya Kalpa Farms and Food Private Limited, this is a Karnataka based company, and they signed an MOU with BII. BII is your British International Investment, and Sanumati Financial Services. These organizations will together finance 1500 small dairy farmers. Correct? Take a note of this. Direct question can be asked from here. And these small dairy farmers, they will be funded or they will be provided finance in which state? Especially in Karnataka and Telangana. So we can say in the state of Karnataka and Telangana, Akshaya Kalpa along with BII and Samunati, they will be financing 1500 small businesses or dairy farmers who launched an initiative to increase awareness of medicinal plant. So our Union Minister of Tribal Affairs, that is Mota, Arjun Munda, correct? He has launched a joint national level project of health screening and management through Ayurvedic intervention, and this is to create awareness about healthcare requirements of students that are residing in EMRS. Which organization partnered with ONGC to expand mobility offerings in their application? So which is that application? It is, or which is that organization? Uber. Mumbai, Maharashtra based Uber, they have signed an MOU with ONDC to explore integration with the network to expand the range of mobility offerings on the Uber mobile application. Right? Here remember what is, in simple words, if we discuss, the aim here is to provide safe, affordable and reliable rides to the Indians. Right? Basically to provide safe, affordable and reliable rides to all the Indians. Correct? So it is Uber. They have partnered with ONDC, not ONGC. ONDC, that is Open Network for Digital Commerce, to expand mobility offerings in their application. Right? Then remember ONDC. This ONDC is an initiative of which organization? It is DPIIT. Correct? Which word has been selected as the word of the year 2023 by Oxford University Press in December? So Riz, right? Oxford University Press named Riz as a word of the year 2023, and basically Riz is how attractive or charming or basically defined for a style. Correct? And basically this word is being now used by a younger generation, and so it is in trending. So this has been declared as the word of the year 2023. Next, name the personality who has recently honored with the Public Relations Society of India National Award 2023. So who was awarded? Sugandhi Sundaraja, right? Sugandhi Sundaraj, correct, was honored with the Public Relations Society of India's National Award 2023, and this was for her outstanding contribution to PRSI and the industry. What is PRSI? PRSI is your Public Relations Society of India. Public Relations Society of India. Correct? And she is the regional head of the public relations at the Apollo Hospital, and she was honored with this PRSI National Award 2023. Next, who has recently recognized as the Time Magazine's 2023 Person of the Year and became the first woman to appear twice on the Person of the Year cover? Who is she? She will be Taylor Swift. Right? Taylor Swift has been recognized as the Time Magazine's 2023 Person of the Year, and she became the first woman to appear twice on the Person of the Year cover. Which edition of Dosti exercise was conducted by the Coast Guard of India, Sri Lanka, and Maldives? So, which is that edition of that exercise that was conducted recently? So, the exercise is Dosti. First of all, remember it is Dosti exercise, and it was the 16th edition of this Dosti exercise conducted by the India Coast Guard of India, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. Right? Take a note of this exercise. Correct? This is the 16th edition of the Trilateral Coast Guard exercise, Dosti 16, that was conducted. And where was this conducted? Location is important. It was conducted in Mali, Maldives. Right? This is the exercise where it was conducted, and in this, 3 nations took part, we have seen. Then next question can be asked is that from Indian side, which Coast Guard ship took part? So it was Smarth, ICGS. Let me write it here. ICGS Samarth took part here, right? Then apart from this, ICGS Abhinav and ICG Dornier, they took part. This is an aircraft, right? This is an aircraft, and Indian Coast Guard ships Smarth and Abhinav, they took part here in this exercise. Next, according to ICA World Competitive Monitor 2023, which Indian firm is among the top 300 cooperatives in the world? First of all, what is this ICA? ICA is your International Cooperative Alliance. Correct? They have released the 2023 edition of the World Cooperative Monitor report, and here India's IFFCO, that is Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited, it has topped among the top 300 cooperative rankings based on the ratio of the turnover. Correct? And remember, India's Amul, that is also known as Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, they were ranked second here. Let me show you the list itself. IFFCO was on top, Amul second. Correct? And this is a company of France on third, Sistema Unimed of Brazil third, and so fourth, and so on. Correct? So on top it was Amul, and it was in the agriculture and food industries section. Next, which organization has allowed the banks and non-banks to issue PPI to commuters for public transport? What is PPI? PPI stands for prepaid. PPI is your prepaid payment instruments. So banks and non-banks have been now allowed to issue these PPIs to commuters for public transport. It was done by RBI. Correct? RBI amended the master directions on PPI to allow banks and non-banks PPI issuers to issue these PPIs for making payments across various public transport system. Correct? What is the aim of doing this? Right? The aim here is to offer convenience, speed, and affordability. Correct? In various public transport systems such as your metro, buses, rail, waterways, tolls, parkings, and so on. Right? Then remember, the cash loading of PPIs is limited to 50,000 rupees per month, subject to overall limit of the PPI. In December, Novak Djokovic from Serbia has been named as the Men's International Tennis Federation World Champion 2023 for the dash time, whereas Belarusian tennis player Dash has been named as the Women's ITF World Champion for the first time. So, Novak Djokovic, he is from Serbia, and he was named as the Men's ITF World Champion for the 8th time, whereas Aryna Sabalenka, she is from Belarus, and she was named as the first time Women's ITF World Champion. So right option here becomes option 4th. 8th time for Novak Djokovic and first time for Aryna Sabalenka. Next, which of the following Indian officers were recently honored with the Golden Owl for outstanding performance at the Defence Service Command and Staff College in Sri Lanka? So which of the Indian officer? Remember all three of them: Major Rohit of Indian Army, Lieutenant Commander Sunny Sharma of Indian Navy, and Wing Commander S. Mahajan of Indian Air Force. They all three of them were honored with the Golden Owl Award for outstanding performance in Defense Service Command and Staff Colleges in Sri Lanka. Next is our homework section. First, Statue of Unity recently seen in news is on the banks of which river? Important question. Tell me the state also where this Statue of Unity is built. Second, India's first Gati Shakti research chair has been established at which IIT? We did this question yesterday. Third, Gujarat Solar Power Station recently seen in news is located in which state? Fourth, what was India's ranking in the Global Cybercrime Report for 2023? And fifth, Kali Tiger Reserve recently seen in news is in which state? So these are your 5 homework questions. If you find the session interesting, friends, do like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. Doing this will motivate me to make better content for you in the long run. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.